Hello everyone. In today's reading, we're going to find out why do people fall in love with you? We have 3 lovers cards to choose from today and 3 crystals. So go ahead and see what you're drawn to, see what calls out to you, and feel free to pause the video if you need more time. And let's get started. Hello Pile 1, if you chose this lover's card with this crystal, this is going to be your reading. So let's find out, why do people fall in love with you? We'll pull 3 cards and see what we're working with. Okay, so we have the Devil, 6 of Swords in reverse, and 9 of Swords. So, pile 1, I feel that you are definitely someone who has so many layers about you, in a sense that people fall in love with you because you can get along with just about anybody. And I feel that this pile can especially relate to those of you who feel like you're introverted or sensitive people and just really absorbent to other people's energies. And I feel that especially this pile could be for those who recently dealt with a difficult person or just you've had your fair share of frustrations, pile 1, with certain people that you gave your heart to, whether this is romantically or platonically. But my main intention here is for this reading to be, why do people fall in love with you in a romantic sense? But I don't know, I'm keeping an open mind and see whatever comes through today. But pile 1, I feel that you are someone that you test people to be their best self, pile 1, and sometimes not a lot of people are ready for this, and there's almost a sense of you take them by surprise. And with this Devil card, I feel that there's also something kind of seductive about you as well that other people like. Like, there's something very magnetizing about you, pile 1, that just draws people in. And I feel that specifically some of you guys could have a more unique style or something about your self-expression that doesn't conform to trends or what's common. Like this girl, for example, she has tattoos. Well, a lot of people have tattoos, but there's a sense of something unique about you, pile 1, when it comes to your style that really draws people in. And I feel that the 6 of Swords in reverse and this 9 of Swords, I feel that this could be from both sides of the situation, for both you and other people that fall in love with you, pile 1, because I feel that when it comes to you, I feel that you could be someone who puts a lot of thought and care into things, almost to the point of perfectionism or being in your head or worrying. But I feel that some people find this really endearing about you, and it just shows how much you care about things, how much you're going to not do things halfway, you're going to do things 100%. And especially when it comes to how you love and the energy that you give out to others. Let's see what else we're working with. People fall in love with that one. So we have Temperance. So I feel that people fall in love with you, pile 1, because you restore some kind of balance, or at least encourage some kind of balance into their lives. And I feel that this is definitely in a way where it sweeps them off their feet. Because I feel that when people first meet you, Padawan, it's very much like they don't expect things to go as deep. Like, they don't expect things to get. Because some people, you could have experienced some people who come at you in a very casual way, Padawan, and I feel that they weren't expecting anything else but something lighthearted. But once they got to know you, they realized that you have so much to offer. All right, let's take a look at our oracles. So we have Saboteur, light attribute, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Passion, your relationship can grow stronger or burn out depending on your choices. Failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. So, pile one, I feel that people fall in love with you because you're a very forgiving person. And I feel that this can definitely be in the sense that you understand that everyone has their own insecurities, everyone has a story, and you're not one to judge. But at the same time, I feel like you're not afraid to put yourself first, especially if people come at you with this saboteur energy. If they're just going to self-sabotage, then you're not going to waste your time or give away any more of your precious energy if they're not willing to put in the work or treat you right. And I feel like you're very forgiving towards yourself, pile one, and people admire this about you because they can tell that you have a good mindset when it comes to your growth and that you're going to go very far in life because of how humble you are and how open-minded you are to life's experiences. And I'm also getting people fall in love with you because you're physically attractive, pile one, even if you have your doubts at times, because we have the devil and passion here, which is a very strong energy and really gives me this impression of physical attraction and just feeling, like I said, very drawn to you, very magnetized by you. People fall in love with you because you seem like you don't care what anybody thinks. You're just focused on you and being yourself. You're very authentic, pile one, and I feel like there's this message here that not everyone is going to be on your level, and people are bound to fall in love with you because of how authentic you are and how you stand in a very unapologetic way. Like, you don't need outside approval or validation. A lot of people that fall in love with you, pile one, can definitely learn a lot from you, especially people who may not have the most healthiest coping mechanisms, people who may kind of immature. And I feel that there's a sense of people fall in love with you because you humble them. And I feel that pile one, you really do have the whole package. Like, you have the looks, you have the brains, and especially You have the soul, you have everything that anybody could ever want in a person. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, Pile 1. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose the Lovers card with this crystal, this is going to be your reading. So let's find out, why do people fall in love with you? We're going to start with 3 cards and see what we're working with. Apologize if the shuffling is a little loud. Pile 2. Okay, Pile 2, right away, I feel that you attract a lot of secret admirers. Because with this, see, this 8 of Swords and this Page of Cups, this gives me such a shy energy. And I feel that people feel this way around you at times, Pile 2, because they want to make a good impression. And next we have the World in reverse. So definitely I'm getting the strong energy of you could be the reason that people tend to fall in love with you, Pile 2, is because you're the one that got away, or there's this sense of anticipation and longing when it comes to you. And with this image here, like this couple, they're outside, and this gives me this impression of people really want to just sneak away with you and just go somewhere far away where it's just the 2 of you. Definitely the sense of people want to escape with you, Pile 2, because I feel that you're a lot of people's dream person. And especially in the sense that this could be people you don't know that well, or people that, for example, if you know someone where you know for certain that you two have mutual feelings for each other and it just never got off the ground, you never really took it to the level of commitment. I feel that this could also be the case here. There's this mysteriousness about you, Pile 2. People wonder what it would be like to be with you, and I feel that people see you as someone that brings them a lot of comfort, and being with you would give them this sense of comfort and safety as well. Let's pull some more cards. I feel that people fall in love with you because you're very mature, Pile 2. Alright, so we have 8 of Cups and the Empress. Okay, yeah, for sure, yeah. So with this Empress and this 8 of Cups, Pile 2, I feel like you're definitely not afraid to say no or walk away from things that don't make you feel like your best self or don't serve your highest good. I feel that people fall in love with you, Pile 2, because you give them this sense of something to chase after. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but some people are like that, I guess. And on the back of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So I feel that people fall in love with you because you two, people feel like they can share a similar belief system as you. Like you two just get each other, and I feel that people fall in love with you, Pile 2, because they can really see things going towards the long term, especially in a commitment. with you. But there's definitely this like push and pull here. So if this is resonating, pile 2, and especially if you've dealt with someone who seemed to like the chase of it all instead of a mature partnership or a mature connection and getting to know one another in a mature way, I feel like this could definitely be your pile. All right, let's take a look at our oracles. I went ahead and pulled these to save us some time. So we have, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Romance. This is a very loving and romantic courtship that could lead to more. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Visionary. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. And Alchemist. My attribute, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. There's definitely something very magical about you, pile 2. It's like people that fall in love with you can't help but watch. They can't help but stare and just observe you. And I feel that especially if you're active on social media or if you have a social media presence, then I feel that people fall in love with you on your social media, or past lovers or romantic interests watch your social media. People see you as a very well-rounded person, pile 2. And I feel that you're definitely not about the drama, pile 2. You're very secure in yourself. You want someone on your level, and this is something that people tend to notice and really take in. So, yeah, pile 2. You have the 8 of Wands, and I feel that people fall in love with you because you don't hold yourself back. You keep it moving, and you let nothing stop you. You have a lot of strength and wisdom, and you're not going to waste your time. And I feel that this also goes for those that interact with you or notice you at first glance, pile 2. They just want to charge at you and they just want to talk to you so badly. It's like this instinct, it's like this very quick moving type of energy here. But yeah, pile 2, there's strong romantic energy here. People definitely want to go the whole 9 yards. Is that the expression? And just really wow you, really. Pile 2, you may have also experienced a lot of people who love bombed you or just kind of made empty promises. But I feel like people fall in love with you because you bring out the romantic side to them. And especially since I feel that the people that tend to fall in love with you, pile 2, this doesn't really come natural to them, but there's something about you that makes them want to do that. And I feel that sometimes they just tend to act on an impulse, or like I said, they tend to like the chase of it all, but they're not as grounded or mature as you. But I feel like you definitely catch people's eyes, pal, too. People want to get inside your mind. People want to find out what makes you you. I'm also getting that people fall in love with you, pal, too, because of the sound of your voice, and you may have a special gift or talent or anything that you have to offer. People want to see it, people want to be around it. And I feel that your energy as a whole is something that people just find very magical. And it seems like you're always one step ahead, or you always have a game plan. And I feel that people like this about you, pal, too, because they want to keep up with you and they want to know what you're up to next. There's definitely a lot of curiosity about you, for sure, pal, too. Alright, pal, too, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this lover's card with this crystal, this is going to be your reading. Let's find out, why do people fall in love with you? We're going to pull 3 cards and see what we're working with. Okay, so we have Knight of Swords, 5 of Cups in reverse, and 5 of Wands in reverse. So I feel like there's this message for some people out there who are currently in a connection or in a relationship, that this could be your pile as well. And I feel that your person in particular has fell in love with you because you challenge them, you keep them on their toes, and you also give them this sense of a fresh start and just to do things differently than in the past. And for those of you, whatever your situation is, pile 3, people fall in love with you because you make them think things through. You make them think upon their actions, and you make them want to do better. And I feel that, pal 3, you're someone who's very real. You're not going to sugarcoat things or tell people what they want to hear. And I feel that people really appreciate this, and is also one of the reasons why they fall in love with you. But yeah, I'm getting strong, like, some of you guys could be in a relationship right now, or if you've dealt with a difficult ex-partner, then I feel that this could definitely be your message. But that's not to say that you have to go back to them, pile 3. I'm just observing the messages. But as a whole, I feel that people fall in love with you because there's a sense of you're not they wouldn't have a fairy tale with you, so to speak, but they really appreciate that. Like, there's something here that's very much emphasizing the fact that people fall in love with you because they see the potential of something real, not something that is based in puppy love or even high school love. It's something very real and challenges you to grow and expand your mind. And I feel that when people are with you, pile 3, they feel like $1,000,000. And I feel that a lot of times people feel like you're out of their league, and that a lot of times you make them look better in a crowd, like, because you're just that cool, you're just that. I feel that when people are around you, pal 3, they feel like somebody. They feel like They feel like they've made it in life when it comes to you. Just being in your presence, pile 3. And I feel like there's this message as well, pile 3, to be kind of cautious if you find certain people kind of leeching on your energy, or it seems as though they just want to be around you to benefit from you, or just be to make themselves look good. But I feel like there's two sides of this, pile 3. I feel that some people are just a little full of themselves, but some people just like your energy, but they may not realize how they're coming across or how draining they may be at times. Okay, let's get some other cards. Quite a few fall in love with pile 3. Pile 3's energy makes people fall. Okay, so we have 8 of Wands in reverse and Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, pile 3, I feel that your words hold weight. I feel that if people want to be around you, they have to have thick skin. Because, like I said, I feel that you don't sugarcoat things. And I feel that you could, not that you're mini to pile 3, but I feel that sometimes people could get their feelings hurt when it comes to you. And that's not to say that you do it on purpose, but I just feel like sometimes people are just immature. Alright, let's take a look at our oracles. I went ahead and pulled these to save us some time. So we have distance. You and your partner may spend some time apart or be emotionally unavailable. So definitely pile 3. This could go back to what I was saying about the examples I mentioned of some of you guys could be connected with someone and you could have your ups and downs sometimes, but ultimately they wouldn't want to be with anybody else, and that you two can learn a lot from each other. Or for those of you who resonated with the ex-partner example, I feel that there's a sense of distance makes the heart grow fonder, and past partners definitely feel this way towards you. Or romantic interest, doesn't have to be a past partner particularly. And next we have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Artist, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. I feel that people fall in love with you, pile 3, because you open their eyes. You challenge them to think deeper and to think for themselves, most importantly, and they really appreciate this. And this could especially apply for those of you who are artists or creatives. And you could also attract a lot of artistic people, and they fall in love with you because they kind of see you as their muse, so to speak, and you could inspire them when it comes to their art in whatever way, whichever way they express it. So this could be traditional art, music, all kinds of things. And lastly, we have ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. I feel that with all the piles today, there is definitely this sense of people fall in love with each of the piles because they can learn something from them. And I feel that with this ask for help, I feel that you give people the space to ask the big questions, ask the important questions. A lot of times, Pile 3, you could have felt this frustration throughout your life of people coming to you for advice, or you could resonate as someone who feels like the mom friend of your group, or someone who overall it could have felt very overwhelming at times, Pile 3, with all these people looking to you for answers. And with this ask for help, I feel that people fall in love with you because you help them in a different way. You don't coddle them, but you instead mirror back to them what they should be working on. Like, it's not your responsibility to fix people, Pile 3, which is a very good mindset to have. Like, you're very compassionate, I feel that you're very open to that, but you could be very firm in the fact that you don't want to be taken advantage of, and are very good at being able to tell when someone is relying too much on you or just not doing their part. I feel that you're very good at being able to tell when you're giving more energy than you're getting back. And I feel that this helps people who fall in love with you to really reflect on this. And I feel that you help people awaken to certain habits that they could be doing differently, that they could be fixing. There's a sense of, I did the work on myself, now it's time for you to do the same thing. I'm not going to hold your hand, you have to do the work yourself. And I feel that this makes people fall in love with you even more. And besides romantically, Pile 3, I feel like this can go for just about anybody that you meet in this life. Like, if they want to get close to you, they're going to have to get real with themselves first. They have to come correctly. And I feel that people really appreciate this, and overall, you get people to think, Pile 3, which is very admirable and something to be proud of. Alright, Pile 3, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Bye.